good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports, coming at you with another franchise video. Guys, we're going up against the San Francisco 49ers, man. It's week 7. I think it's week 7. San Francisco 49ers, man. We got to get it going. We got to stop that man right there, George Kittle. He's got 30 receptions on the season. We got to get it going, guys. We got to get it going. They're 3-2. We're 3-3. We got to keep our win streak going. For once, we got to get over 500.
As they take on Dwayne Haskins and the Washington Redskins.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And shout out to Team Hollywood. Let's do it.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Man, I hate these wet games, man. I hate these wet games. But it's a part of football, ain't it? Yeah. Or isn't it?
A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
As the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Man, that feels wet. Look at that water. Woo.
Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here.
I like them cleats Josh Norman is wearing right there. Those are nice.
To make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every
Jordan
phase.
Reed got some nice ones over there too.
Good defense and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers.
Josh Dotson, that's my man right there, man. We're going to need him.
Something's got to give here.
But you know, I think Minnesota picked him up. I saw today, man. I think the Minnesota Vikings picked him up in real life. He's got 7 receptions, the longest 49. Last week, he had 7 receptions. Awesome. We got to slow down Garoppolo. There's Nick Bosa, one of the Bosa boys. All right, we're kicking off, baby. Let's go. I hope the rain stops. Look at that wind, 7 miles an hour backwards. So we know that's not going in the end zone.
Point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's do it.
A couple extra yards.
Let's do it.
Up to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive.
You know, we're only a 76 overall team, guys, and San Francisco's a 77 overall team. Look at Garoppolo. He only got 2 interceptions so far this year.
His stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won.
All right, here we go. Single,
so
back, wide, off trio.
Team won. Managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Let's go, defense. Right out of the gate, baby. Right out of the gate. Let's go. Let's make a statement. Let's make a statement. Right out of the gate. Here we go. Play action. Get him. Get him. Oh, yes. Ryan carried him. Let's go.
Redskins get there.
Let's do it.
It's Ryan
Let's do it.
getting the
Let's do it.
sack.
It may be cliche.
What I'm talking about right there.
Something that holds up
what I'm talking about right there. Make a statement right out of the gate, baby.
The crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly
right out of the gate. Here we go.
You said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks
like we just saw there, aren't they? Get him.
Crowd unit and
he's taken
Montez Sweat, let's go, baby. We got to make a statement right away. We're at home. Let's go.
Here, back-to-back sacks.
Come on now.
Now I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
Let's go, baby. 3rd and 33. Iodonis needed his 5th sack. He hit his milestone. So Iodonis needed to get that 5th sack, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Come on, guys. We got him on the 5. We got him on the 5. We got to fight this field position.
First carry for the former Falcon.
Ooh, this defense came to play. Ooh, yes, this defense came to play, baby. Ooh, yes, let's go.
Comes along and scoops it
Let's go.
Almost like
boom.
Baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
Baby.
One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Avoids the turnover.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That defense came out and made a statement, boy.
This one away.
Let's go.
The Redskins have Greg Stroman back deep.
Come on, Stroman. Come on, Stroman.
At the 20.
Come on, Stroman.
12 yards on the return.
Woo, that feels wet.
And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So here are the Redskins under 6-year head coach Jay Gruden. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Starter
all Madden don't give up no big plays, bro.
Sheriff Charles, really
they don't give up big plays, man.
Player.
At least not with these sliders.
Tackle in college, has the versatility to play either tackle or guard in the NFL. No matter where you plug him, you're assured of an excellent performance.
I always have trouble with 4-3
2nd and 8
defenses
here
too.
after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Haskins to throw it.
Oh!
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. A look now at the starters on this 49er defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game?
Definitely got to watch out for him, man.
The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. 3rd down, here's Haskins. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
All right, dude, let's do it again, baby. Let's do it again, dude. Come on now.
Settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh,
no.
Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. I'll try to do better here.
Here we go. Black 80!
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Pass incomplete.
All right. You had to get rid of it, baby, because I thought we had a sack right there.
On the turf in just a moment.
Joe Staley, the left tackle, one of the most respected players in the league, as well as one of the most talented.
Once again, they'll come up
Watch
with a 26-yard line.
Watch George Kittle, baby. Let's go. Get Coleman.
This one to Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the 2-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes the 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier.
Come on, Boston.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
Get him. Yes, a fumble.
Ooh,
yes, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, let's go. Defense came to play, man. The defense came to play.
Return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
Well, I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that
right
often.
there.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Milestone sack. Yeah, I think they flashed Iodonis right there.
And we'll see if this rain affects the
Jonathan
team's
Allen, he
decisions
must have had an assist on the sack.
And it's good.
He was in there too.
So not only the cough up,
there we go, baby. Yeah. Congratulations, baby. Way to cause that fumble.
The score the other way.
Let's go.
The fumble
That's the rookie, baby.
Touchdown.
Man, the defense came to play.
Kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball.
Let's go D. That's what I'm talking about, baby. San Francisco likes that play action, I see.
Their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Garoppolo now. And he finds his tight end, Salek. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good D. Good D. Good D, Nicholson.
But this throw downfield, incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked
in. Ooh, look at Landon Collins, baby. Did you see that speed? Did you see that speed?
Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Kittle's over 3. He hasn't had any passes over 20 yards yet. They really got 2 good tight ends, though.
On 3rd down. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
You know, Dante Pettis, man, I like him. He came from the University of Washington.
Drove it with
I knew he would make it on an NFL team. He's pretty good. He helped the Washington Huskies a lot, man, in his time there. When he got picked for the 49ers, I was happy for him.
Here we go. 180!
They go play action here
on
first down.
Oh, there we go again. There we go again.
And the Redskins scoop.
You better stop that play action stuff. You better stop that play action stuff, baby.
Washington. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
Y'all better stop that play action stuff, baby. Let's go.
But for the defensive
man, the defense came to play, y'all. Mic check. Defense came to play. Defense win championships. Woo. Now, how many play actions they gonna run? How many? Jonathan Allen on the sack. Montez Sweat picks it up, takes it to the house.
Here's
we got a good start, baby. That defense is on time, baby. The defense is scoring points, y'all.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Man, that win. Woo.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Yeah, boy, it's wet, boy. We causing fumbles out here.
This one fielded
Garoppolo better hold that ball.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they?
We're getting a nice pass rush, man. We're getting a beautiful pass rush.
Quicker, shorter drops. Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of
play action again
instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback.
He just got it off. Go play action again. He barely got that off.
Your guy get hit that much. Not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far.
Defense setting the tone right now.
Play action. Now Garoppolo. And Matthews.
Defense setting the tone right now.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I don't know why they're doing all that play action. They're not running the ball. They're not falling for that.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And the punt team on now as this one
sent away. Oh, there we go. That's end zone, baby. That's end zone.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way,
you got to throw better than that,
that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Very rarely do you get to run the first play you pick. Defense is on it.
Now a run with Geis. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Geis. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now it's Haskins. It's
oh, we made the right pick. We made the right pick, baby.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play
beautiful
we see,
play right
we're pretty
there, man. Beautiful.
Excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. This is Geis. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check three, check three, check three.
Let's get Richardson to run this play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
On third down, Haskins. And a throw.
Come on, give me some pass interference, defense. I mean, referees.
More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question,
All right,
isn't
defense,
it? And to me,
let's finish it. Let's finish it. Let's
finding
go.
a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
I need you, baby. Let's go.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Got him, coach.
And the
Got him,
Redskins
coach.
do get to him.
Got
He
him,
goes
coach.
down for a sack.
Jonathan Allen, let's go.
Allen able to record his
Fifth sack
5th
this season.
sack of the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
that's a coverage sack, man. Ain't nobody open. That's a coverage sack. Let's go.
I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
Jonathan Allen's goal is 10 sacks. I think he can get it. He can get 10 sacks in the season.
And he'll be stopped
He's got
at the
5 now, right now.
27-yard
It's
line,
milestone.
well short of the first down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Good defense. Good defense, guys. Let's go.
Here comes the 49ers.
It says 5 of 20
now,
sacks.
as he's on here to punt it away.
He's not going to get 20 sacks. I thought he just said 10
He's
sacks.
been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6.
Never say never.
And possession.
You get 20 sacks, man.
First and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over.
Ravens got to play
And they're
Seattle.
going to play this conservative.
Philly and Dallas going head up.
Time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive.
I would rather Dallas win
I
that
agree
game
with you
so they
totally.
can Philly can lose their
goes out on the
second game.
field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes
Cannot
out for
run on these guys, man.
Not one that I've ever met.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Play action. Haskins uncorks one for Davis. And that'll be incomplete.
Good coverage.
Good
Good
protection
coverage.
that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those
Can't
types
rush
of
your throw with
throws.
him,
He
man.
put a
Can't
lot of
rush
zip
it.
on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And this
right,
not
man.
an easy situation.
Dawson
You're
don't have
down
any
early
receptions
in the
right
elements.
now.
You're on the road. How do you get the mojo
Got to get him
back?
going.
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
Gosh,
you
zero
have a much
receptions.
better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you
Gosh,
know it, you can
Tress
make
Way
your
needs
cuts
3
with a
more
little more
punts inside the 20.
decisiveness. Maybe a second
got 12 or
fake, some
15
double
right
moves,
now.
things of that nature.
He's having a
to go
good
and try and
season.
put some pressure on the defense.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tremendous
Let's go,
blocking
defense. Let's keep
interior
it
of the
going, baby.
offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them
Bang,
for
bang.
that much space to rumble.
Bang, bang.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big
Oh, look
target,
at the
guy you can
defense,
spot
man.
pretty
Come on,
easily,
y'all.
Put it on him
Y'all
when
got to
the
give it
other
up for this
targets aren't open.
defense, man.
And
This
that'll
defense is
hurt
playing,
the
bro.
average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked
Giants
about
and
with his
Arizona
coach
tied
prior to
up,
the game.
7
He's
and
definitely
7.
one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the
Priority
stop
alert.
before it turns into something big.
Yep, New York Giants just scored. It's the Cardinals.
Here we go. Wait, 80. 51. Let's go, team.
Hope the Giants lose that game. They're 4-2.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Man, we got this defense tight, bro. We're locking up right now. I like it where we're playing. I like it where we're playing.
It'll be a 3-yard gain.
Flowers
and that's
got 5
gonna bring up
tackles
the 4th
today.
down.
5
I
tackles,
know
baby.
it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
That was pressure
So it
on
looked
that
like
one.
maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again.
Oh, he fell down.
And his
Oh, I'm so
throw
glad he
is
dropped that.
incomplete.
Ooh.
Feels like they're getting caught in
Our receiver
between here
fell
because
down.
they incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only
right, this
converted
is man
once in
coverage.
4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
We're going to go right to Reed. Here we go.
Mike 54.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Haskins. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've
Right
been
after
trying
the
to
snap,
get the
I
ball
noticed
to him,
it,
but as
man.
of yet unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
a great
Inside
job
the
on
5.
special teams to down it, as this will be
Tress Way
marked
needs
down
2 more.
inside
He
the
needs 2 more
5-yard line.
inside the 20.
Well,
Where's
someone's going to be
milestone?
happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The 49er offense set to get this
Come on,
drive
defense, let's get a
underway.
first- let's
These
get a-
guys had to
a
punt
good
their last
turnover right here
possession,
before
and
the
that's
half.
become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going
Good hit,
nowhere.
good hit.
You know how in baseball, when the
Nicholson
pitcher
playing in
gets
the
a
box,
base hit and
baby.
he's
Let's
on
go.
base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm.
They're
A
gonna
lot of
single
times
back
the
double.
punter
Let's
goes
go
to the
deep.
sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's
Oh,
getting.
good
Now
throw.
a quick slant as the throw's
Garoppolo.
complete.
He fired that
9
in
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go.
Come on, dude. Don't give him no big play. Let's go. We got 1 minute. Let's get a turnover.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Is he in the zone?
Take this across the
He can't be.
25 before going out of
He's not in the
bounds.
zone.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
No, he's not in the zone. Not even close. Let's go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Looking to complete it to
defense.
pass, and he's got him. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Bringing us on the right side right
That's
now.
caught. It's Coleman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You're getting out of bounds. You
Timing is
stop the
everything,
clock,
and they
though.
work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense
Garoppolo's
throws
getting
out
rid of
there,
the ball, though.
including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped
So
right
a lot
at
of
the
people
line,
don't realize
so
that
second
the
and 10.
CPU quarterback accuracy is about awareness, too. Get him.
Now
Oh!
Garoppolo lost the football.
Oh, I'm here to say that. That didn't no pass. That's a
Now
fumble.
a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Short.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Pretty solid.
All right,
run
guys,
here
we're
on
going into the
first
half,
down.
baby.
Almost
I gotta
picked
get something
up
to drink.
another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And that's been a back-and-forth game,
They got to
all
beat the
tied
Giants, man.
in the
Giants
second
are 4-2.
quarter.
We need a loss right there.
From there, let's head over to New Era Field to see what's happening with the Bills. And in that one is the visiting Dolphins, who are out in front.
Wow, the
Ryan
Dolphins winning that one. That's pretty
throwing
good.
the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Nick Foles with a couple of touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden
Do not like
and
this
Charles
rain,
Davis.
man. That was a beautiful pass by Haskins right there. Beautiful
All right,
pass.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
All
back
right,
for
we gotta take care of the
quarter
football.
number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
Okay, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let AP get some run. Let Adrian Peterson get some run real quick.
Offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Run to the left side a little
bit. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second
Richard
half.
Sherman's in the
See how they
zone.
handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
No, we ain't going to his side now.
The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. It was Marcel Harris out of Florida making the tackle that time. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here's Haskins to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24
Good pass
yards.
block, guys. Good pass block.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
They're either playing man-to-man or they're playing cover 2.
Before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Haskins. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which
We
make
have got
them
to block
excellent
better,
targets
man.
for
We have got to
quarterbacks.
block better.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Right here. Check four.
To Thompson on the draw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Third down, here's Haskins. Open man is Quinn, able to connect.
He caught it.
And this will move the chains again as the
He
tackle's
held
going
on
to
to
be made
it.
at the 49ers' 12-yard
Good
line.
job, Quinn.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he
that was
creates
a good
mismatches
catch.
with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Haskins now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I was one man
This
coverage.
defense trying to do its
That's
part, active
screen
hands on
plays,
that
man.
play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Right there.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
56 to
And it's been a pretty long
Just gonna run
drive.
it, guys,
This will
and
be
go up
play
by
number
another
9.
3
and they need
points.
10 yards out of it on third. Again, a run with Thompson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now at 19-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
No, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6? And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big
what
right
a move
now.
by
So
Coleman right there.
trying to find something to string
Wow,
together,
he's got
get some
some agility.
consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to
Get
get back
100
in
yards
this
in
one.
this
Yeah,
game,
'cause
man.
right
Let's
now
go,
you're down
D.
big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Garoppolo on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Dante
He'll
Pettis.
get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
We're going to make a run now, guys. CPUs are going to make
Back-to-back
a
good
run.
plays have them on the move on first down. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. To the right side, caught by Salek. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And Salek here, left side. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Come on, guys. 3rd and 7. Come on.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third
Stop
down.
him.
It's caught by Coleman. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we
Good
often say,
touchdown
get it
save,
to him in
Landon
space,
Collins.
let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It's Coleman here. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage
Let's go,
to
baby.
the 5.
Let's get this goal line D going.
That's going to
Let's
wind
go.
up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Oh, the Giants just scored again on Arizona. Come on,
They saw the heavy
Arizona.
look come in from the offense.
The New York Giants
Countered
playing
it with
good
extra
right now.
linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Good D. Good
Well,
D.
this is going to depend on the spot.
goal line,
but
D.
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
We got this.
Oh, Kansas City, 38
Out comes
15
Washington's
over
offense as they get set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns
Oh, yeah, we're
anymore.
burning
You're
clock,
just thinking
baby.
first
We're burning
downs.
clock. You
To
hear
keep
me?
up with your theme there,
We're
playing
burning
keep away.
clock.
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop
Good job,
you?
Peterson. Let's go,
take
baby.
charge. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Shit! Eddie Welcome. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On second down, Peterson. And he'll work this one out
We're
to
not
about
stupid.
the
We're not turning
38.
that ball over, baby. No.
I know this type of running back.
No,
I mean, this size,
no.
this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And good
Another
hustle
beautiful
here
pump
as
by
this is going to be
Trezway, baby.
blown
Let's
down
go.
right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Wet out there, too. That
punt.
ball's
And
gonna
for all
stick.
those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second
Keep him in
down.
front, guys. Just keep him in front,
Second
baby.
and 5 after the 5-yard
Keep him in front of
completion
you.
on first down. Garoppolo. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And they got Selleck and Kittle, man. 2 great tight ends. Yeah, he's nowhere in his zone, Kittle.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1.
Hit him.
It's caught. Smith.
Good job,
He
Ryan
will
Kerrigan.
have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty
Make them
good.
pay, baby. Make them pay. Make them pay.
Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And able to get this one
Come on,
across
defense.
the 45 before he's brought down.
We're going to get a stop on
The
this
time
drive.
to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And the Redskins scoop it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But
that was a beautiful pass by
Garoppolo. Puts him in
Garoppolo.
Real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game.
Of course,
It is a 2-possession game at this
College
stage of the
takes care
fourth.
of
They
business.
needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Got to get Peterson some
Got to
touches,
figure
man. I
now
don't want
after
him
getting that
complaining.
turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That boy got some quick agility.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bryce Love,
2 minutes
guys.
left
Bryce
to
Love,
play in
our
this
rookie.
football game
Stanford.
here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's got this one across midfield.
AP just runs better than Geisler right now, man. AP is the veteran, the Hall of Famer, man.
Stoppage of play as
Future
they
Hall of
call the
Famer.
timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can
runs
get another
harder, too.
run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this
Bryce,
thing.
we got Bryce Love in. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Love.
Look at him. Look at him.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
56, right there, 56.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson.
No, Adrian.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and then taken away all hope, as we like to say.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now Garoppolo, over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 22. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throw left side, complete. That's Coleman.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Here we go.
That defense made it work, boy.
On 1st down, Peterson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, guys, we get another win, baby.
So a victory here for the Washington Redskins, and this was about as close to a shutout as you can get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, someone satisfied.
A lot of players hit their milestones.
You know how hard it is to keep people from scoring in this league. And the idea that you just gave up 3.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you did, hit that like button, guys. The only one we're going to grow, guys. You got to hit that like button, guys. I really appreciate it. Show your support. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the team. And let's do it. Shout out to Team Hollywood. All right, guys. The next video, well, what probably won't be the next video, but the video after it's going to be, we're going to show the stats.
Next week at home against San Francisco.
Look at that, man. Haskins is only 38% in this game. But we'll talk about that in the next video. Thanks for watching.